Tonight, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Denver Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we reach the unofficial midway point of the season with a good Monday night battle between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in after tasting defeat for the first time in about... Off we go from Denver. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw here. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Now Wilson on 1st down. And he'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. Play action. It's Wilson. Dances by him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
Facing second and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards he needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw caught here by Dulcich. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3rd and 2. Now Wilson. That's taken in by Dulcich. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's Sutton. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll run it here with Perine. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Again, here's Perine. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown. Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone. They'll try and run it in with Burton. That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball. Perine will score. Touchdown, Broncos. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other. And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score. From the 6. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4. I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On
offense. They may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Jacobs going to try the middle. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Colton Miller, former first-round pick, called for the penalty there. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28. He'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Here's White. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. After 7-0 on EA Sports. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. They go with Jacobs. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the Bronco defense comes up big. The drive starts with a handoff to Pirine. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run again with Pirine. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Finds Dulcich out left side. And he will have the Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
The Raiders on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now back to throw, and that will be incomplete. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now a carry for Pirine, and he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Wilson. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Now Wilson down around his goal line. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Second down, Jacobs once more. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. The Raiders sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
There's the stiff arm. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got Hooper on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate. Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. And let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with a slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Wilson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Wilson hits his running back, Pirine. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Here's Wilson. Out to it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Broncos in their hurry-up trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. Wilson's throw taken in here by Patrick. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throw over the middle, taken in by Dulcich. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, where it was the visiting Bengals who were able to come away with the road victory. Zay Jones leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. From there, we head north to Minnesota. Check on the Vikings at home at U.S. Bank Stadium. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, strong as ever, as his guys finish off the first half at 7-1. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium. See what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And as you see, they were winners in their ball game. Jameis Winston leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. Meanwhile, in our game, each team able to manage just 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 is our score. And for the call of the second half, we send it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bronco offense ready to begin this third quarter of play. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love this.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. So this game tied at the half, and if you wondered who would come up with the first big play of this third quarter, we have our answer.
Well, in basketball, you know how they tell you to have active hands defensively? I think the same thing applies here. Nice job there prying the ball free. And now their guys have a chance to take the lead if they can put something together. The beauty of doing it in football, you don't get called for a foul if you hit their arms.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Back to throw again. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Baron Browning able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Bronco defense comes up big. Now it's Wilson. On the slant, completes to Sutton. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Here's Pirine. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Pirine. He takes this for 3 to the 29. And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Throwing is Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He really looked comfortable there, scanning the situation, analyzing things, feeling the pressure, and then stepping up right through the middle and sprinting for a 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs, has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Pirine, draw play. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Pirine again on 2nd down. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. 1st
downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Wilson. Got his man, it's Dulcich. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. On third down, Wilson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and we will remain tied here in this third quarter. The Raiders heading out to take over. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's the option play now to the left. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 8. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. They'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
To the running game with Jacobs. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Back to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insulting?
P. Ryan again on second down. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter play. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and 5. Pass complete to Judy on the out route. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now Wilson on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Patrick. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down and just a couple. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down. Now Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Working with 2nd and 5 now. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Steps away. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Wilson. He'll get this out to his running back, P. Ryan. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Now it's Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
There's Wilson to throw. That's taken in by Dulcich. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Same connection, Dulcich once again. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Well, you hate that defensively. They had it pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
They'll run it here with Pirine, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Once more, Pirine, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Samaje Pirine, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Once again, it's Jacobs. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 21. To throw is Wilson. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. From the 27, Wilson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game. So out come the Raiders. And still just down 1 score. We'll see how big of a role that missed field goal plays, because it, of course, could have pushed this to a 2-possession deficit for them. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Second and 3. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 15-yard line. Counter play with Jacobs. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on. And that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed. It's P-Ryan to begin the drive. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, here's P-Ryan. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now, standing just outside his own goal line. Shreds him with a stiff arm. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So now London down on the scoreboard. Less than 90 seconds to go. And their 4-game winning streak in great danger. He's back to throw. Being chased out left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Back to throw. Dancing to his left.
He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
Denver's offense now set to go. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. The win for the Broncos seemingly assured. They go down to a knee. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Broncos,
they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule.
And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.